So you struck this deal in July to buy the company for about $4.8 billion in cash. In September, Yahoo said that it appeared that it was the victim of a very large state-sponsored hack, more than 500 million user accounts accessed. This may well turn out to be the largest hack of its kind ever. So where does that leave this deal? Are you renegotiating?
So look, the first question is does this deal strategically still make sense to us? And the answer to that is it absolutely does. The reason we wanted to get this asset is we wanted to increase the audience scale that we had at AOL. So it very much makes sense. But what we have to be careful about is what we don't know. And so we're working closely with that team to try and better understand. And so I've got an obligation to make sure that we protect our shareholders and our investors. So we're not going to jump off a cliff blindly. So we need to have more information before we can determine. But strategically, the deal still makes a lot of sense to us.
So what's happening right now? Are you waiting on Yahoo to tell you, here's why this is not a big deal? Do you have your own investigation going? What's happening?
Yeah, let me just leave it at this. But Yahoo is conducting their investigation. There's lots of information that Verizon still needs. They'll give us that. We're hoping that in the next 60 days or less that we can have an outcome. But right now they're conducting the investigation and will be providing us information.
But you're saying in 60 days or less, so within 2 months, we'll have a resolution to this?
I'm hoping that we do, yes.
I'm going to ask you one last question about this.
Okay.
Can you think of a scenario that would mean you would walk away from this deal?
Why don't we move on to your next question?
We'll come back to that.
Okay. All right. We'll try again. I like persistence. That's awesome.